Hello everybody. My name is Dorota. I'm a student still from Wrocław University of Technology. And today I'm going to talk about my dream project and also about how I got here. A long time ago, just like Leszek, I decided I want to be a space engineer. But it's really hard to get it in Poland. So I started to study at Wrocław University of Technology, and there's no aerospace engineering there, so I started with control engineering and robotics, which is quite unusual as for a girl. And I was building Martian rovers there. In an academic association. I was actually building robotic arms for the rovers, and that was a really great experience because I was able to go for University Rover Challenge, which is on Utah Desert. So I was traveling around United States, also Canada, and I saw a lot of countries, and I also really like traveling. So that was a really great project, and I'm still helping there. Now they have new engineers, but they still need my help, so it's really great. That's another Scorpio rover, because since I'm there, it's like Scorpio 3, 4, and now 5, so few rovers. And I was also a part of Spaces More. I'm also still part of Spaces More, as Leszek told you. And we also traveled a lot, and I had a possibility to meet some really good engineers from space industry, but also some people like Leszek who has some dreams like I do, and it was also really cool. And then I was a part of an experiment that was done with European Space Agency, and I love how people call European Space Agency European NASA. So we worked with them, and they are really space engineers, and it's really cool. We were trying to determine how the freon decay looks like in stratosphere, so we launched the balloon in stratosphere. That is really cool. It's almost space. But then I found out I want to do something on my own, so with two of my friends, we decided we want to do something important for the future space exploration connected with asteroid mining. And why asteroid mining? We figured out that for a future exploration, at some point you'll have to have your resources there, not to take it from Earth. And asteroid mining is a great opportunity to have, for example, water from asteroids. So we were trying to figure out if there were any good research done, and we found out that, there wasn't. So we decided to do something on our own. And who we are the team of 6 students from Wrocław University of Technology. Some of the team members I did know before the project, some of them I didn't, but now they are all my friends, and the teamwork is the most important part of our project. It is really important. This is how our first sketch of our project looked like. So, not really nice, but you have to start with something. And we are the part of Rexus program. This is the program organized by European Space Agency, but also D.R.E.A.M, which is German Space Agency, and Swedish Space Agency. And with this program, you can build your experiment as a student and launch it to space on a rocket, or launch it to the stratosphere with a stratospheric balloon. So basically we're using rocket. And here you can see what's the altitude of our experiment and what was the altitude of the Frede experiment, which I participated in. So now we're going to go higher, and this is actually the first Polish student experiment in this project, so we'll be the first ones to send something we've built to space. So join the Rexus Bexus program, because it's not really easy. A lot of students from around the Europe want to join. So what you can do is to make your proposal. It's about 50 pages document you have to submit to ESA, and then the experts read the document and they decide if it's good enough, if they want to see it to be launched in space. So these are some drawings we showed them in our paper, and they said yes. So the next step was selection workshop, where are still a lot of teams, and the European Space Agency experts still have to get rid of someone. But we were really lucky and they wanted us. We were there at ESTEC, which is the biggest facility of European Space Agency, so it was really, really cool for space geeks to be there. And we got selected again. So then we had to make the design more specific, and yeah, our drilling experiment for asteroid mining has to see what the drilling process looks like in space. And to see it, we decided to use high-speed camera and the line laser. And all of it is in a small measurement chamber. We don't have much space or much weight to take with us. It's only 6 kilograms, so it has to be really, really small. And we'll be drilling in our sample, and the particles without any gravity should just float around our drilling chamber, and we'll be able to see it in the line laser. It makes like a plane of light, and every time the particle crosses the light, we can see it and capture it in the camera. So that's the idea. We're taking the drilling machine into space. Yeah, and we had to make some models, and we had to make the design. This is the newest one, but it still has to be changed. And then we had the preliminary design review, which was above the Arctic Circle. As I told you, I really like traveling, so it was also really cool. We saw some auroras, we've been to the ice hotel, and it was also all just really cool, and our CDR was really great, and again we passed it. So yeah, now we actually built the first prototype, and we are testing the equipment. These are the first pictures from our measurement chamber. So yeah, I think it's actually really nice to have them already, because it's really early. Our project is going really well, and yeah, I think that the time when I will be about to see these pictures, but they will be taken in space, it will be just really, really great. Yeah, so what's next for us? Next month we have a critical design review, and that's the moment when I'm, as a mechanical engineer, had to froze our model, and when I'll do our drawings, we just have to build it like it is in the documentation, which right now has like 160 pages. So that's kind of a lot for this small experiment. Then the next step is building the flight module, because for now they are only the prototypes what we built. And then there is experiment acceptance review and deliver experiments, and yeah, things like this. So the ESA experts will come to us to see the progress, but will also come with the experiment to Germany to leave it there for the testing. And our launch campaign is in March, again from Kiruna, above the Arctic Circle. Yeah, so we have to assemble our experiment with 3 other experiments, because in our rocket there are 4 teams. Then there's also some equipment like a service module and also rocket engine. And we'll be launching our experiments to space as a first Polish team, so really cool, I think. Woo! Yeah, so that's all what I wanted to tell you about my road to launching something small of my own to space. And if you liked this presentation, and if you would like to follow us, that would be really great. to like us on Facebook, because we have a really great plan for CDR. We want to show the organizers that we have more likes than they do. So I need likes. And thank you for your attention.